Write books full-time. Well, if you're anything like me, that sounds like a dream come true. Unfortunately, that's easier said than done. Well, in today's video, I'm going to help you figure out when to quit your job and write books full-time, so stick around. Hey writers, it's Keith Wheeler here, and if you want to continue to get all the hints, tips, and tricks on how to make self-publishing easier, then be sure to subscribe to the channel, smash that little bell icon so you get alerted each and every time I put out something new. If you caught my last video, I talked a little bit about goal setting, but I didn't really elaborate much on it. So today, I'm going to show you how to use your goal of becoming an author full-time and figure out the answer to when can I quit my day job and start becoming a writer full-time. In my experience, goal setting for writers seems to be a touchy subject. Most writers have lofty plans and elaborate goals for themselves and their books, but don't really set out any tangible goals to get themselves there. Okay, so we all know how to write a book, but how many of us know how to figure out what we need to do to go from writing your first novel to how to write full-time? Not many. But I'm going to show you how to figure out exactly when you can quit your job and write full-time. Now, a little bit of a disclaimer. I'm not a financial planner or accountant. I don't even play one on TV. And only you can truly decide if and when to quit your day job. This information that I'm providing is simply based on how I calculated what I need to do to quit my job and write full-time. Number one, determine how much money you need to make in a year. If you're happy with your current situation, just take what you currently make before taxes, and then I usually add about 25% because I know that I'm going to need to pay the taxes myself, so they may be a little higher than what my current employer takes out. Then go through your pay stub and jot down all the things that are taken out of your normal check: insurance, 401k, etc. Now, do a little bit of research and find out how much it would cost you to cover all of those expenses. Add in any additional costs you would need to incur if you were to quit your job and start writing full-time. For example, maybe some more professional software, daycare for the kiddos, things like that. And there you have your minimum annual goal. Once you have this goal, now you know how much money you need to make in a year. You can take that amount and divide it by the average profit you make from each of your books. That will tell you how many books you need to sell in a year in order to meet your annual goal. To be honest, the number you get may seem daunting. So I found it easier to take that annual number of books and divide it by 12 months, or better yet, by 52 to see how many books you need to sell on a weekly basis to reach your quit my day job goal. Did I lose you? Okay, here's an example. If I need to make $75,000 a year and my average royalties are $2.50 per book, then I just divide 75,000 by $2.50, and that means I need to sell 30,000 books a year. Sounds like a lot, right? Okay, but now I'm going to take the 30,000 books a year and I'm going to divide it by 52 weeks. That means I need to sell about 577 books a week. Now that may seem unachievable, but between my written and my no content books, I have over 160 books currently published. So that means I only have to average about 3 to 4 sales per book per week. Now obviously some books are not going to sell at all, some are going to sell more. So as long as my average is 3 to 4 sales per book per week, then I'm on track. You see, that's a lot more attainable. Understand that this number may still seem unachievable, and that's fine. But now that you have a tangible goal, you can make a plan on how to achieve it. Some authors may choose to increase the price of their books so they make a larger profit per book, so they have to sell less books overall. Others may take this to mean they need to write and publish more books or publish in different platforms. Remember, audiobooks, paperback, ebooks, etc. Maybe even try some hardbound books. While other authors may decide to just start running ads to the already existing backlist of books that they have. Also, realistically speaking, it will probably take you a few years or even more before you get to the point where you can quit your job and become a full-time writer. And since we all know that sales fluctuate from month to month and quarter to quarter, you'll probably want to have a rainy day fund set aside just in case. And in true transparency, some people may find out that they never reach that point. Again, now that you have a tangible goal, you can better plan your writing and publishing schedule and increase your chances for being able to quit your day job and write full time. Oh, and if you have no desire to quit your job and write at all, that's fine too. You can still use these goals we've set to help keep you on track to see continued self-publishing success year after year. Now, if you're ready to step your game up to the next level and want to learn some tips on how to get your books in physical bookstores, then check out this video right here. I even give away my #1 secret on how I got my books into over 20 physical stores, even in cities that I've never been in. You want to see how? Check it out right there. Or if you think YouTube knows you a little bit better than I do, then check out this video right here. I'll see you in the next video, and remember to write right.